Hello, welcome to EE093 for the summer session. My name is Greg McConnell, and I will be your course instructor and guide for this fully online 8-week course. What I want to do in this video is, for the next 12 minutes or so, is kind of go over some of the features within Blackboard to help get you started. What we're going to be covering here in this video, if you look over into this left, when I refer to the menu area in Blackboard, this is what I'm referring to right here. So for now, I'm going to briefly go over these first few areas here with you. When you log into Blackboard, you will be taken again to the dashboard page. That's what you're looking at right here. Primarily from this page, from my perspective, what I think is important are the course announcements. I will post several course announcements throughout this 8-week course, and you'll be expected to read those and to make sure that you understand what is being presented to you in the course. Usually, I do that through the course announcements area. Okay. I also email and some other means of communicating with students within Blackboard and outside of Blackboard as well, which I'll touch on later. So I'm going to jump right into the Get Started Here area. So what you want to do first of all, you come into the course, read the course announcements, and then jump right into the Get Started Here area. Now I will, in the first announcement that I'll post and send out the day before the class opens officially, I'll post a link within that announcement right to the Get Started Here area. But basically all you're doing is going right into this area here. So this is where you want to begin in the class, the Get Started Here. You'll notice that the video that you're watching now is posted here. I'm going to bypass that. I want to go right down here. I put the syllabus for the course in here. Please take time to read over this. The syllabus is in here in a Microsoft Word format, and I'll open this and show you that when you click on this link, you'll see a new tab opens up here. And then if you look down in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see that it opened up like a download in a Word document. So most computers, I'm using Google Chrome, require you to click on that to open it up. I'm going to enable editing. And here we are. Here's your course syllabus. So my recommendation would be to read this very early in the course. If possible, the day before the course when it officially opens up. At the latest by the second day of the course, so you can take a look at it, read through everything in terms of the description of the class, the objectives, the learning outcomes, course requirements, how I grade your progress in this course, what you'll be assessed on, and the grading scale, academic honesty, so on and so on and so on. Okay. Below that, you'll see the course calendar. Now I'm going to show you where else this course calendar is posted. I post it here when and if I need to make changes to the course calendar. I will not change it on the syllabus. I'm going to close out of here now. I'll show you where the course calendar is also posted. But real quick, this is a PDF, the same as this. It's just a PDF version. The reason I do that is that I understand, some folks, when you're using your iPads or tablets or iPhones, other Android phones and devices, that sometimes Microsoft Word doesn't open and doesn't look as nice on those devices. So I put the syllabus in here as a PDF. Again, these are identical documents, Word format PDF. Okay. Below that is a picture of your required textbook for this course. We will use this textbook a great deal. I put a picture there because I think it's helpful for you to be able to see what the textbook looks like, the information in terms of the author. I don't have the ISBN on here, but I will get that and I'll send it out to you in an email. I thought I had the ISBN here, but I'll get that out to you. So as I mentioned a couple minutes ago, I have in the syllabus, I have the course calendar there. When I make changes to it, if I need to make changes to it, I will not make the changes again to the actual syllabus calendar, but I will make those changes here in this area. Again, we're in the Get Started Here area in Blackboard. Please make sure that you read through the course calendar. It lays everything out very nicely in terms of Unit 1, the dates, what is expected of you, so the reading that you have to do, any assignments, and then items that are due during that week, okay, with specific dates in terms of when things are due. Okay. Just read through that and make sure you understand that in terms of the dates and everything like that, please. Below that, I have some information on the course communication. Email is the primary mode of communication for this course and for Mount Aloysius College in general. I do, however, as I mentioned a couple minutes ago, I post announcements within Blackboard. Every time I post an announcement, I'll also send it out as an email as well. So sometimes there will be links that I send out in an email that you won't be able to access unless you actually go into the Blackboard announcements. I know it can be a little confusing, and it's proven to be a little confusing in the past. However, it is another avenue for me to make sure that students are reading the announcements, which again are very important for this course. Okay. I do have a phone that I use for teaching, and that number is here. You may call me on it. You may text me on it. If I don't answer, please leave your name, what the course is, and a brief message and number where I can get back to you. If you text me, please do the same thing. Please give me your name right up front in the text regarding the class, and then I'll respond to your text accordingly. And usually my promise to students is this. If you contact me during the week, that is Monday through Friday, I will guarantee get back to you within 24 hours. If it's over the weekend, it could take a little bit longer. Okay. There is one exception to this because during this course I'm doing a little bit of traveling. I'll be at a conference in DC. There may be a little bit more of a lag, and that is during the week. That's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll try to keep up on the messages as much as possible. But that is actually July 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th that I'll be doing some traveling. Okay. All right, so plenty of ways to get in touch with me, plenty of ways for you to communicate with one another as well. And I encourage student-to-student communication. I encourage student-to-faculty communication. And I certainly am responsible in making sure that the faculty-to-student communication is of the highest caliber. Okay, so for this class, because it's online, I believe that what guides a great deal of online learning is the interaction between the students. Okay? One of the ways that I make sure that that's happening is through discussion boards. Okay? I will discuss that a little bit more later about the discussion boards, but for now, typically what will happen is I'll post a question, or I'll post a scenario, or something that is going to start a discussion among students. Okay, you're going to be, for most of these, required to post an initial post, which is your response to my prompt, and then in addition to that, you're going to be required to read other students' writing discussions and then respond to one of those as well. I will note whenever there is not a required response. Okay. All right. So basically what I'm looking for here is making sure that if I post a question, that you do your best to answer the question within the guidelines that I provide you in the discussion. Whenever you respond to another student, and typically, the aforementioned is not where I've seen students struggle, it's the response to other students. It must be something more than great job, nice work, that's terrible, that kind of thing. The intent here is to engage you in a conversation with another student, whether you're going to be agreeing with them, but providing a little bit more insight or a little more clarity, or a little bit of how you saw this whenever you were going through the process of reading the student's post. Okay, so it's got to be something more than good job, that stinks, etc. Okay, add something to the other student's work. That's the bottom line. Okay, I also put in here some tips for online learning. This picture is actually a link to a website. So I think it's great. I've been teaching and taking online classes for almost 20 years now, and I think that every time I go out and do some research on this, I learn something new every time. So I encourage you, even if you've taken online classes previously, to read through some of the materials that I'm going to give to you regarding best practices for online learning. It's very helpful. Okay. Now, once you get done reading through all of that information in the Get Started Here area, you can click on the course materials main area, which it's linked here. But again, I'm going to show you where that link goes. It's back out here in the menu area right here. So when you click on that link, it's going to take you right here. Okay. Now, I have another video in this area that you're going to be looking at coming up, but I just wanted to show you this right now. These are learning modules. Okay. Again, I'm going to get into more detail on this in the next video, but these are learning modules, and this is what guides the information in the course content and how it's presented to you. Okay, so stay tuned for the video that's coming up next, and for now, I will cut it short here. I appreciate your listening through the entire video, and I hope this was helpful. I'll be seeing you around. Happy first couple of days of the class. Take care.